Okay, this one is a special type of deluxe review because this was before our breakup. I got these two figures just for me to think about me and my former girlfriend. And if we were Dinobots, or like if we were Transformers, what we would be. And we both decided Dinobots. So, our Dinobots are these two. What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Fate1987, and today we're taking a look at Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Scorn and Slash. Which both have their own faults, both have their own weirdness to them, and Slash is not supposed to be this big, but you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine with this. Originally, I was collecting the Dinobots from Age of Extinction and The Last Night a while back. But then half of them broke. The Scorn from The Last Night especially broke, and I just gave up. But then Hollow was like, nah, keep the Slash, it's fine. So I was like, okay. And then I found Scorn at a local shop, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna get him. And then Holly was like, you know what, these two remind me of me and you. And I guess that's just the reason why this is the final deluxe review of the channel. Let me make that clear. This is the final deluxe class review of the channel. Originally, it was going to be this guy. This guy's fun on his own merit. But this is something else. This is more sentimental to me. And I guess that's just the reason why this is what it is. Now, admittedly, I kind of wanted this to be something better for a final review of a deluxe. But, as it stands, this is how it's going to be. So for starters, they cannot basically compare with half the fucking cast. So let's just bring in robot modes then, because there really isn't any way to do this without, you know, bringing in some inaccuracies all over the damn place. That was a big deluxe. Here's a smaller one for you. Here's a Voyager class. And like there's really, you can't really compare these. I mean, okay, maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong because I just remembered I have Magmatron. And I also have other fucking beasts because I have this thing that I never shown you guys until now. I have fucking Tripredacus. And, yeah, that's gonna be another review. I guess it's like Voyager / Leader comparison, considering that's like 3 deluxes. So that'll be like a Leader class. So this is technically a Leader class. So, keep that in mind. And then, of course, Magmatron. Where did I put Elasmosaurus at? There it is. Now, Magmatron is, not the same as you think, because of one certain thing called weathering. They all are weathering. But, yeah, I mean, I like this. It's fine. It's fine. You know, more dinos, you know. Kind of wish I had, Deluxe Grimlock or something like that. I don't know. Something to fight against the Giganotosaurus. Fucking Jurassic Park ass for making things here. I don't know. Yeah. But that's just the Dinobots, and that's just other things. But, yeah, there really isn't much I can really give a comparison to. I mean, I also can show off Hatched as well. He's also a beast. Alright, this is the last comparison, to be honest. This is the last one. Hatchet. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's fine. Anyways, so, yeah, these two mean a lot to me in a sentimental form, and I guess that's why they're being reviewed last, in terms of deluxe classes. And you know what? I'm fine with that. And before you say, oh, you still have Knockout and Windsweeper, they're gonna be with the breakdown. So that's technically Voyager and like a mixed bag. So like that isn't exactly all Deluxes. This is all Deluxes, so this will be considered Voyager. Speaking of which, do I really only have... I only have 3. 3 Voyagers remaining. Ah, shit. Well, I mean... I guess that's fine. Yeah. So, let's just transform them. We're gonna transform Slash first. But also, they have articulation and Dino mode. So, of course, opening jaw, of sorts. It's weird. I'm gonna need to move up the camera a little bit. There we go. So, opening jaw of sorts for Slash. I just call her Holly, because that's basically who she is. Ball joints, legs, and flexible rubber tail. This is back when Age of Extinction was doing rubber a lot. And, yeah, rubber can fucking melt. Also, pivot or swivel for the legs, and, yeah, that's basically it. For Scorn, or also known as Ashes, mouth can open and close fully, so beat that, unfortunately. It can swivel, it can move left to right. This can move, and this can move, so they're on ball joints. The tail can only move if you untab it from this area. It can move up, it can kind of move left to right, and then you can kind of just fake it till you make it for left to right of there. And then for the legs, they can move forward and back, and they're pretty much the robot legs. And you know what? Let's just do transformation. So, yeah, we're doing Holly first. We're doing Holly's transformation first. So, first, and I really like both of their transformations. They're simple and they're fun. So, first thing you want to do is you basically want to push this all the way in, like so, and then bring it all the way down like that. And there's your arm. Same thing on your side. Swivel it around, push it in, push it all the way in, and there you go. Then for the legs, is made out of the head, which is real nice in a way to do it. So this hinges back, like so, and then this kind of comes forward. But then we get this plot twist here, where this swivels up and around and forms the foot and the leg. Like so. And then this swivels around, and that's a full foot all done. This also kind of gives him like an ankle tilt of sorts. So, again, we're going to push up and in, push in, move this down and around like so, and then spin it on the thigh. And now, this is the part that is very interesting the way it works, because this is basically going to open up, and then this part is going to shift upwards, while also bringing the tail down and revealing the head. So this is going to shift upwards like so, all the way up, and yeah, and then you're going to bring the tail down, lock into place right there. The tail's gonna basically be your third leg, and then these can kind of just rest on the back, and these kind of become shoulder pauldrons. And there you go. That is Slash in her robot mode, or Holly. And like I said, I'm gonna using. You know what? I better use. You know what? I'm gonna use robot fodder. I'm gonna use robot fodder as a, because like we're running out of vehicles to help them stand. So now it's time for Scorn. First thing you want to do, close up the hand. Actually, no. You're actually gonna open all this up. You're gonna open this all the way. You bring that back, and you bring that back all the way. This is going to come out, and then you're going to swivel it on that side, and that's your right hand. Then we're going to bring this down. We're going to bring these down to form the thighs. And then we're going to lift this all the way up. And then spin it around. And then at the same time you're spinning it around, it's going to automorph. Which means that you can also spin these sails around at the same time to kind of give it some extra stability. So then you're going to pop up the head, pretty much, and we're just going to work on the legs now. So we're going to straighten out the legs entirely. And then we're going to flip up this to make the foot. And then we're going to spread these right here. So to kind of bulk up the armor and sorts. We'll do the same thing on the side. Bring the leg down. Bring the foot. So now he can stand fully. And then bulk up the armor. There you go. And now this part here is unfortunately going to lock into waist level. So if you don't want to lock into waist level, do not do this part. But essentially what you're going to do now is, well, honestly, just bring the tail down. And there. It's basically Beast Wars Megatron. But as an Autobot. Which is an actually nice concept. I like this. I really do. But, of course, to finish transformation, just lock this in. Then you push these back. And there you go. That is Scorn in his robot mode, or Ashes. And just these two by itself, they look fun. They look unified. Because there's red and blue, or red and green, or whatever. It just, they have a striking, they look good. Like, they really do. I can't fault them for this. They really look good. They come with their own weapons itself, which are integrated into their beast modes. So, you have rubber axes, or hatchets, unfortunately, for, because that's what these are, for Slash. They can just come off of her arms in Dino mode. So, that's what she has. And then for Scorn, you come down here, and you have this part. And then you can plug this into here, and there you go. You have a sword for Scorn. As well as a tail whip. Like, that's just fucking cool. Like, the way this all works as a toy is just fucking cool for both of them. So, once again, let's get another photo of these two. But it's also just that this is just sentimental value to me. These two are me and Holly. She is essentially the more slithery, and I'm the more fiery one. Like, we complemented each other so much in different ways, and to be honest, this is the best way I'm going to celebrate her birthday. Her birthday passed about a few days ago. It was on June 2nd. I made sure to give a post about it on YouTube, even though I know she just doesn't care anymore. So, considering the fact this is going to be the last time that I'm basically going to bring this up about our breakup and about how we were friends and whatnot, this video is dedicated not only to the end of Deluxe class, but also as a thank you for being in my life in general. I never thought this day would come where I'm actually accepting that she's gone and I'm officially moved on without much fanfare. Oh, and also, that kind of gets popped out a little bit sometimes. But, yeah, these two are just There's a reason why these two are on my Holy Grail shelf, despite the fact that they are not Holy Grails at all. And that's just because these two are my sentimental. These two are sentimental to me in a way that not many can connect with. Me and Holly have always been personified as a Velociraptor and a Spinosaurus, respectively. One is clever, the other one is just full of rage. And seeing this personified in Transformers as Dinobots, as these two, and with Scorn being my favorite Dinobot design, this just fucking works. Like, this is my favorite two Deluxes. And I'm glad this is how we end Deluxe class. I'm glad this is how we end it. This is the best way to end Deluxe class, and there's no other way to do it. This is it. This is it right here. And to be honest, I'm not gonna go through comparisons much, because, like, it just doesn't really matter. Like, it really doesn't. Like, they're just Deluxe class figures. I mean, I guess I could just throw in leader size figure here, Mind Wipe. So there you go. Clearly, yeah, there's a lot to be had and offered with these, because they're Deluxes. They're not exactly up to speed. Plus, they're 2014 Deluxes, mind you. This is never gonna go away at how this is different. So I'm gonna do articulation real quick and then end it. So head's on a swivel, unfortunately. Can't really do anything. Move the shoulder out of the way, you can pretty much get a full range. Kind of like a... If you move this kinda, you also have like a... She unfortunately has gorilla arms. That's the unfortunate thing. But you know what? It's fine. Legs can, if you move these a little bit out of the way, they can kick up that far, they can kick back that far, and they can do the full splits. They have a thigh swivel, 90-degree bend of the knee, and then a technical ankle tilt. So she's mostly posable except for the gorilla arms. Then we have Scorn. Scorn's head is actually on a ball joint. It can look up that far, down, all the way pretty much. It can sink into the beast mode as well, so that's fun. Look left to right, so every ball is going to be a swivel. Arms are on swivels. They can go out that far. They have a bicep swivel for each, despite the way they transform. 90 degrees at both arms, despite the fact of how they transform. And, wrist moves in and out. If you untab this, he officially has a waist swivel, which is actually pretty good. Leg can kick forward that far, so pretty much all the way up, and then back all the way, and then pretty much can also do the full splits. He has a thigh swivel, and then he has over 90-degree bend of the knee, and then nothing for the feet. So, he's surprisingly more posable than Slash. But at the same time, they both feel complementary of each other. And that's just the best way I feel about this. This is just... That's why these two are in the same review. This is just me and Holly. That's just the best way. I can't really argue enough. Yes, these aren't exactly great figures. Yes, these aren't exactly figures you want to say in your collection. You want better ones. But this speaks to my heart in a way that is never going to speak to it like it again. I never thought that the end of Deluxe class reviews for my channel will be none other than this. And I'm glad it is. So Holly, for the last time, thank you for joining me on the channel, even though you're never going to see this or you never want to see it. Thank you for being a part of my life. And thank you for just being you for the time that we've had together. I'm sorry this is how it ended, but this is my way of saying goodbye for good. So, that's it. That's really it. So thank you all for watching. Thank Holly for watching if she does. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you start clicking notifications so we update all updates and videos. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Except for you, Holly. You don't have to say subscribe to this channel anymore. You're free. But as always, till all are one. Let's get a one more. Let's get a little. There we go. There we go. That's good.